Zach here with Hat and Wax Collector, back with another video. So I did another SGC submission with the folks at Nashcards. Finally got my submission in. I did 5 cards again, so this is going to be my second SGC grading reveal. This particular submission took a little bit longer than the first one, not by much, but I want to say about a week and a half at the most. So I'm really excited to be sharing this with you. It's all football players, so obviously we're right in the middle of the football season, and so I knew that I was gonna get some football players graded. So we'll go over the submission, and obviously we're gonna talk about the hat first, and then we'll talk about the wax. Thanks a lot. All right, we're gonna talk about the hat first. So this hat is a current hat, fairly new hat. It's from this season's Crucial Catch line that the NFL does every October in recognition to cancer and breast cancer. So I particularly like a lot of the hats that they've done in the past, but something about this season in particular kind of jumped out. I really like that they had the team logo and then with this design in the front. So it was a really clean design, I thought, compared to the most recent years. But I've always liked kind of their hats, and I never really pulled the trigger. But this time I decided, hey, you can go safe with the logo. I didn't even realize that they actually made them with the NFL logo. So I'm trying to break away from, trying to get other hats that isn't just strictly 49er hats. And but yeah, so it's 100% polyester. So it's like this really nice breathable material. 5950. It's like this kind of like grayish color. You get the Crucial Catch intercept cancer patch on the side, NFL logo in the back. It's really nice. So 7 5/8 fits fairly well. So I'm probably like, if I like these kinds of hats, just really feel really nice. Here in Southern California, we're well into the fall, and just this week we're still experiencing 90-degree weather. So it's kind of nice to have some kind of hat like this where it's still kind of breathable and perfect hat for the summertime. So, but yeah, so that's the hat. So we'll go ahead and talk about today's SG reveal. So again, I did another submission. This is my second one with the folks at Nashcards, just to kind of review. I heard about Nashcards through the podcast, Sports Cards Nonsense. So basically, this shop, and they're actually located in Tennessee. They provide a submission services. So I mailed 5 cards. So it's a 5-card minimum with SGC, but they only charge $25 per card, which is really a good price. The other grading companies, particularly PSA, BGS, I'm not really sure about CSG, but I know with PSA they only have their Express and Super Express services open as of now. But it sounds like, from what I kind of understand, they're kind of catching up. So it's really a matter of time of when the PSA is going to be opening up their regular service again. I would probably anticipate by at least early next year. So, but yeah, in the meantime, but I do like the whole tuxedo look with SGC. So I'm still going to be continuing to grade with SGC, and I'll actually be likely sending these cards through StarStock so that I can potentially move them through StarStock. I recently opened a StarStock account, been able to buy cards on there as well. And if you're not familiar with StarStock, it's I would definitely look them up. It's kind of a site where you can send in your graded cards and your raw rookie cards, and you kind of can they hold them for you in this vault, and you have this capability of just moving it during the games and whenever you want. And it's actually a really cool place to just kind of send some of your cards that you want to sell without all the major fees of eBay and and whatnot, and it's actually a pretty smooth transaction with just buying stuff through StarStock. So I'll do another review with them. I'll talk to them, or I'll talk about it more more particular in the future. So, but we'll just focus on the grade right now with the SGC. So I did look up the grades of these 5 cards, so it's not going to be a shock. I thought I was going to have the willpower to like not click that show grades piece, but I couldn't. I got pretty excited, so I know what I got, and I'm really excited to show you I got and compared to my last submission. So let me just make sure they're all in there. 5 of them in there. There's no paperwork this time, but let's see. Oh, yeah, the paperwork's there. All right. Okay, so this is the sheet of all the stuff that I got, and we will go ahead and reveal these bad boys. So let's see. I don't want to give it away. So there we go. So let's go. Let's do this. All right. So I'll go with the earliest cards. So I picked up this Julio Jones refractor card from my local card shop. When I saw it, I thought it looked really good. So it got a 9.5 mint plus. I think that's what it is. And yeah, I mean, it's a refractor. Julio's not, he's still kind of, I feel like he's still kind of warming up there in Tennessee. But yeah, I just feel like, but this card definitely is, something that I, bought with the purpose of, grading and potentially, selling. So I'm likely going to send this out to StarStock. So look for it on there probably in the next couple of weeks, or within the next 2 weeks when I get this. Also be able to get that. So I just thought it's a really good card, good looking card. I can't really tell. Maybe I didn't clean it good enough. I feel like the centering of it is pretty good. If you can see something that stands out, but I mean, a 9.5 is still really good grade. So all right, we will go the next one. We will go, let's see. All right, let's go with Zach Wilson, 2021 Chronicles draft picks, Flux Silver Prism card. So I obviously, sent this in with the hopes that, Zach Wilson was going to have a pretty decent year. Not that he's having a terrible year. It's just, he's on the Jets, and I think the Jets are still trying to figure out, they still have a lot of stuff to figure out. I guess that's the simplest thing, the way to put it. But I feel like Zach Wilson still has the potential. He's not like a terrible QB. I just feel like the team that he's on, he just needs the proper, I guess, support around him. So if they're gonna stick with him within the next year or two, maybe get a couple pieces around him next year, maybe show some improvement, maybe this card. But yeah, this is another one that I'll likely hold on to, or likely send over to StarStock as well. It is though it is a silver prism, it is him in his BYU uniform. So we're well into the season where all these products now, they're in their NFL uniforms. So but it's still a pretty good card if you're a big Zach Wilson fan. It's a silver prism, so you can look out for it on StarStock. I'll probably send it out as well. So, but yeah, so that's that. 9.5, pretty decent grade. You know, I feel like the centering is pretty good on this. Corners, maybe there's a little white. I don't see any dimples. Maybe it's, you know, surface or, you know, but. And again, thank you for people that commented on my last submission. You know, I kind of, I think by the time I put out that video, these were already in, were already sent out. So definitely, I have yet to send another one in, but I plan on to shortly. So I definitely appreciate everyone who, you know, send in some comments and tips on, you know, potentially be able to, things to look out for. I really appreciate it. The biggest thing really, I think people have pointed out is like the surface issues. So I'll be able to make sure, you know, look out for dimples, wipe my cards. So, but yeah, so next card. So I did, go ahead and send in to Mac Jones, and obviously he's, doing a great job there in New England. So I did get a 9 with this one. My assumption, I thought, you know, when I looked at them, I thought the corners were pretty good. Oh, maybe there's a little, maybe dimple right there. But that's really the only thing that I see, you know. But, you know, it's still a 9. You know, Mac Jones, he's in his Alabama, you know, gear, but you know, he's having a really good season, and you know, his situation there in New England, it's working out for him. But I just find it funny as being a 49ers fan when you know, the Niners traded up, you know, for that 3rd pick, and you know, the word was that they were looking at potentially Mac Jones or Trey Lance, and I feel like the majority of the fans were totally against Mac Jones. You know, and we're all about Trey Lance, and everyone's excited. And you know, I'm super stoked that, you know, that we got Trey Lance. But at the same time, it's like, you know, if Mac Jones was put in that position to be in the 49ers, I mean, would that have worked in that system? But I mean, who knows, you know? But he obviously found himself in, you know, New England, and you know, obviously Belichick and that team is using him, you know, correctly, and they're doing decent. So. But yeah, so a 9, Mac Jones. I'll probably hold on to this one just because, you know, he's having a really good year. So this one won't get set to StarStock. This will just, like, I'll hold on to it. I know it's a lower grade, but you know, at least I didn't. You know, 9's, you know, it's not bad. It could have been better, obviously, but still Mac Jones. I guess the potential there for him to grow is there too as well. So this card, if you've been following my IG, I did post this card, you know, about a couple months ago. So it is the Panini National card. So this card I did get through eBay, but it is from a silver pack that came from the National, and it is the case breaker Trevor Lawrence rookie card. And it's a 92 out of 99. Got a 9.5 mint plus. Great, again, 99 too. It's a really cool card. I feel like this is like, you know, just like those Marvels cards that they put out. I think it was just a really clean looking card. They came out with all the QBs, the top QBs from this draft. They also have some of the top NBA players, the rookie class of this past year, 2020 and 2021. So LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton. So I have two of the Halliburton cards of these as well. They're not graded yet, but I'll likely get those graded as well. But 9.5, you know, obviously I was shooting for the 10, so obviously I didn't see that. I thought, you know, the centering is a little slimmer on this side than that, but I compared it to the Halliburtons, and they were kind of the same thing. So I don't know if that's if that was the issue, but I did look up that I think there's a Zach Wilson card, SGC card, that's actually, I think, a 10, or there is a 10 card that's a case breaker, so you know, it is possible to get a 10 SGC 10 in these. So but yeah, I mean, this looks really cool too in the tuxedo with that yellow and black, you know. So it's just really, really cool. I really like this card. Definitely gonna hold on to this one as well. Probably not gonna this one won't go to the StarStock, but yeah, it's just a really, really pretty awesome card with that tuxedo. So all right, and then last but not least, you guys, if you follow my IG, you saw me pull this card from a select fat pack. Really excited about the grade that this came in, and it came in a 10 gem mint Jeremy Chin rookie card, zebra die cut prism. You know, the fact that I pulled this, you know, from a fat pack on my channel, I felt like, you know, with the zebra, I was like, give it a chance to let it get graded. I felt like it would look really, really good in the tuxedo with the black, and the fact that it got a 10 is really, really exciting. So pretty excited about this one. Obviously, I'm still on the fence if I'm gonna, you know, keep this, just because I pulled it myself. Plus, you know, I just feel like it's just a really, really cool card with it. It's a zebra. So, but yeah, so I'm really, you know, hoping to submit more through SGC, but I'm getting to the point now where I'm gonna start probably, you know, because this, you know, you get the value of submitting 5 cards is basically this. If y'all were to send one with the express service through PSA, I'd be able to grade just 1 card. I mean, at that cost. So, and I did get some cards that are like numbered that I feel like I might want to sell, and you know, PSA. So you know, I got into a couple breaks where I got some pretty decent cards that I'll likely, you know, I'm just really hoping that PSA you know, eventually opens up. BGS as well, I'll probably use them too for some auto cards that I got. But yeah, but I'm still gonna use SGC to use the folks at Nashcards. The service has been great. The turnaround time has been great. This one, I think I sent, you know, this one took a little bit longer. The last one took about 6 weeks. This one took about maybe almost 2 months. But again, that's because I sent it to SGC, to Nashcards. I think Nashcards had it for about 2 weeks before they sent it out to SGC. I think, whereas the first time I had not used Nashcards, they probably had it for a week. But I mean, still, the turnaround time is really, really good. I really can't complain. But yeah, so if there's anyone that's interested though, just keep out. I used to sell on eBay. I don't know if I'm gonna go that route. I just feel like, you know, I personally haven't, you know, been, you know, I haven't sold cards on eBay since probably the springtime, and I just feel like a lot of people, just following people on the Discords that I'm in, and some of the you know, the IG posts, I just feel like a lot of people are just experiencing a lot of just bad stuff on eBay, you know, like for selling. So so I felt like, with, you know, StarStock, or I might use like a consignment service as well. So because I have yet to do that. So but yeah, so just do another review again. The 10 Jeremy Chin zebra. You got the 9.5 Trevor Lawrence rated rookie from the National, 92 out of 99. We got the 9 Silver Prism Select Chronicles draft picks, Mac Jones. We got the Flux Silver Prism Zach Wilson, 9.5. And then you got the Topps Finest 2011 Julio Jones Refractor. So definitely look out for this card. And probably the Zach Wilson on StarStock probably in the next couple weeks. So all right, well, I appreciate you all checking out the video. Thank you for everyone who subscribes to my IG, also subscribe to my Twitter as well. I appreciate everyone commenting, leaving feedback. So thank you very much for your the views, and if you have any questions, definitely hit me up, comment, subscribe, like, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Thanks a lot.